Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. So excited to be here with you guys. I'm feeling good. I did my hair. I put on some makeup. You guys know I work from home. So it's really easy to just like throw on comfy clothes, put my hair up in a bun and kind of call it a day. But I do definitely feel so much better showing up when I, get ready. So here we are. I had quite an interesting weekend, so much fun. It was really amazing. But there were lots of dinners out. We went out for breakfast. We went out to a dessert place. We ordered pizza. There was just a lot of things that happened around food. And I want to share with you guys how I navigated being able to, go out for dinner, go out for breakfast, order pizza. We were at Andrew's parents' house. So there were a lot of things that just weren't necessarily in my control. And I want to share with you how I navigated that and my mindset towards that, even coming into this new week. It's Monday. I want to share with you how I navigated it and how I am navigating a new week, so that the next time maybe you are, at a family's house, or, there are certain things out of your control. You're more busy at work, or you go out for breakfast one day and the next day you go out for dinner. How do you navigate that? I think this will be really helpful for you. So Andrew and I went to his parents' house Wednesday night, and we stayed Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. I love my routine. I love my house. I love being in my house. I like doing my own thing. That's just the way that I roll. I like being in control. I no longer control my food intake, but I do still like being in control. That's just the way I am, being at my own house. And I'm pretty sure you guys probably feel the same way, right? When you're at your own home, you can stick to your healthy habits. It's just so much easier, right? So we were at Andrew's parents' house, and Thursday night, I had no idea they were going to order pizza. They're kind of just fly on the wall people. They kind of just do things, kind of last minute. So it was 5 o'clock. I decided to have a snack because I was hungry. And as soon as I finished my snack, they were oh, we're going to order pizza for dinner. And I'm okay, all right, that's cool. It's very spontaneous. That's the way that they roll. I love it. So I finished my snack, and then when they ordered pizza, it was literally 20 minutes after I had my snack. By the time the pizza came, they were oh, do you want some pizza? And I was I'll think about it, because I literally just ate. So I wasn't super hungry. I was checking with my body, kind of seeing how I felt. And then I ended up having a slice because it looked good and, I wanted it, whatever. So there was that. So I had a slice of pizza, nothing crazy or whatever. And then the next day, Andrew and I went to a place called Dimitri's. So this is a crazy, crazy, crazy dessert place. If you've ever been there, it's these Mondo, these humongo desserts. I got this waffle, and then there was chocolate ice cream. There were chocolate chunks of brownies, and then chocolate sauce. It's just massive. If you follow me on Instagram at Lorna_binge eating coach, you've probably seen it, or on Facebook. And it's just so funny. I actually posted on Facebook. This is a whole other conversation, but I posted on Facebook, and everyone was did you eat the whole thing? Wow, that's a huge portion. And yes, I basically did eat the whole thing. There was just a little bit left over. And I own that. I'm why do people I feel people just hide how much they eat. And I'm yeah, it was a lot, and I freaking almost finished it all. It was great. Anyways, besides the point. So I had, a slice of pizza yesterday, which that day before, which is not a big deal. Slice of pizza. But then we had this huge mungo dessert. It was just crazy. It was crazy. And after that, of course, it was a lot. It was a huge portion. And, that was a lot. Even my husband was wow. And we always end up going late at night. We went to the movies We saw Ticket to Paradise. It was such a good movie. Anyways, and then we had dessert. We went at like 9:15 or something like that. So this is like really late at night, and just finished that. It was amazing. It was so good. But of course you feel like really bloated. You feel stuffed, like it's a big, heavy dessert. The next morning, you know, the parents were like, hey, like let's order breakfast. So I'm like, okay, like gotta eat, like whatever, like we're all ordering breakfast. Okay, this is gonna be fun. So we ordered breakfast. Now, what I noticed, I didn't feel the best this weekend. I have makeup on, but I've been breaking out on my face. I feel puffy. I feel very inflamed. I don't feel my best. Now, what I don't do is, you know, complain that like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that, or like, I don't feel guilty. There is zero guilt. Like, I'm like, one slice of pizza, a humongous dessert, and ordered breakfast. Not that big of a deal, like zero guilt. But I do feel not the best. So coming into Monday, I'm not like, oh my gosh, okay, we gotta start a diet, we gotta start this new plan, like, what diet am I gonna go on? You know, how am I gonna fix my body? Like, oh my gosh, I have to like make up for all the calories that I consumed. There's none of that. There's none of that. Here's what I did do instead. Here's what I did do. I went grocery shopping because, well, we were away for quite some time. There was no food in the fridge. So I went grocery shopping and I filled up on lots of veggies and protein, and we got potatoes and we got some rice and like just like high quality food, because like my body's just craving that. If you've ever had like kind of like a sugar rush, your body is a lot of the time like, I need vegetables, like I need health, I just need like healthy food. So I got some groceries, and I actually looked up a few new recipes because, I don't know, want to like shake things up a little bit and try some new recipes. So I did that. And then I cooked. Yesterday I cooked, and I'm just like excited for like my healthy meals. I'm not excited to be like, okay, now I gotta over-exercise and I gotta reduce my calories. Like, there's none of that. There's zero guilt. There's no all or nothing mentality. It's just like, I wanna feel good. And I share this because there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you guys all wanna feel really good. You guys wanna feel your best. And there's nothing wrong with like coming home after a weekend and, you know, prepping some food, prepping some meals. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Thankfully, I have healthy routines in place where I don't feel like I got off track. So just because I had pizza, I had this crazy massive dessert, and we ordered breakfast, I still went for a walk every single day. I didn't work out. I didn't feel like working out, to be honest with you. And, you know, they do kind of have a little mini gym downstairs, but it's not the same. It was beautiful outside. I went outside. I still got in my daily walks. I still got in quality sleep. So that's also really important. Like, what healthy habits do you have in place that are just non-negotiable, so that when you come back from like a weekend where maybe you did have, you know, different foods that maybe didn't make you feel good, you're not like, you don't feel like you're starting from scratch. It's not like I said, well, because I ordered pizza and because we had waffles and we went out to this dessert place and then we ordered breakfast, well, I'm not even gonna go for a walk. I'm not even gonna drink water. I'm not gonna move my body. I'm just gonna like throw out all my habits. I'm not gonna get in sleep. Like, there's none of that. I still got quality sleep. I still, you know, had my tea in the morning, had my tea in the evening. I still went for my daily walk. Like, there were those habits in place. So there isn't this all or nothing mentality coming back on Monday feeling like I failed and I messed up the weekend and then now I have to make up for it. So that's something to really consider as well too, like having your healthy habits despite going out, despite, you know, being in a different place. It's hard when you're not in your own house. Like, you know, there are certain things that you can control and there are certain things maybe you can't control. But yeah, I think this is just really important. You don't have to feel guilty. I had an amazing freaking time. When Andrew and I went to that dessert place, like we were like little kids. We were like so excited because normally I get the same thing and I tried something different and it was really good. And we went out to the movies, and then for breakfast the next morning, we were all sitting there, you know, Andrew's mom, his brother's girlfriend, me, like we were all sitting there, and it was just like a really good time to like connect. And yeah, there's just so much more to it than the food. Now, I also get not feeling good. But when you don't feel good, it's not the mindset of like, how do I now all of a sudden like lose a bunch of weight? It could just be a matter of like, what am I gonna do to get myself feeling good again, feeling energized again? Because nobody wants to feel inflamed, nobody wants to feel bloated, nobody wants to feel heavy. So for me, it's like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I drink my lemon water. I'm gonna make sure I still continue to do my daily walk. I have my healthy foods in the fridge. Like, there doesn't have to be this black or white mentality. It doesn't have to be like, I ate like shit, so what's the point of even going for a walk? What's the point of eating a healthy breakfast? I already messed up. There's none of that. When you live a healthy lifestyle, you have a healthy relationship with food. You're kind to yourself. You're compassionate towards yourself. That is really important. That is what's going to create sustainability. There's no more, I need to restart my diet on Monday because I had pizza over the weekend. You don't have to feel guilty. I'm sure you enjoyed it. Maybe you don't feel your best, and that is okay, but you're a human. I sometimes eat foods that don't make me feel good. I don't beat myself up. I'm just like, ooh, okay, didn't make me feel so good. All right, moving on. I'm just gonna make sure that I get in some, healthy vegetables and foods that actually make me feel really good this week, because that's what I can control. That's what I can focus on. So I hope you guys will take this mindset into your week. Even the next time where you eat foods that maybe don't make you feel your best, you don't have to beat yourself up. You don't have to go crazy and start a new plan come tomorrow. Stick with those healthy habits, those non-negotiable healthy habits, and you're human. You are human. I hope you enjoy the food. This is what it's all about. So thank you guys so much for being here and listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.